Hey y'all, it's Mama TPG with One Love, One Night Tarot, here to do your daily blind spot. Figure out what you don't know. You don't know. These are timeless. I do put the date on there just for those that are watching every day. But feel free to go through the All Signs playlist and see the other ones that may resonate with you for that particular time frame. All right. What is the daily blind spot for the collective? And we have number 17. Make sure there's not a glare there. Okay, so let's see. Just trying to make sure it's in frame properly. Let's see what this one means. It looks like some type of indirect route. Oh. Okay, it's about blame. So let's find that one. Okay. If you have drawn this sigil, you are blaming others and blaming circumstances instead of clearly seeing what you were thinking, saying, and doing to create the situation at hand. Look at yourself honestly. Do you have a reason or excuse about why something went wrong that absolves you from guilt, responsibility, or fault? It is understandable why you would choose this perspective or choose to only see someone else's fault in a situation. Seeing your own fault makes you feel terrible about yourself and desperate because it means you might have been able to do something different that would have potentially prevented the negative situation at hand. This is torture for most people to become aware of, but if you refuse to see your responsibility and even fault in the situation, you will not see what you could have done differently. This guarantees that you cannot make actual remedies to the situation. You are therefore likely to end up in exactly the same situation over and over until you see where you went wrong and what you need to do differently. If you have drawn this sigil, you need to take responsibility for your actions. Responsibility is the opportunity to act independently because you are the one who has the duty to deal with something autonomously. This makes you the one who is accountable. Responsibility is also required to achieve an aim. Not taking responsibility is like standing at the end of a bowling alley hoping someone else will throw the bowling ball for you so that you don't have to be accountable for the result of doing so yourself. This is what we are doing when we are blaming others. We are putting ourselves in a position of powerlessness and telling ourselves we could or can do nothing about the situation we are in. Responsibility comes with a certain kind of pressure. Now is the time to really accept and take on this pressure for the sake of your own life and your own relationships. And this is something I actually have talked about before on other videos is, there's more empowerment in recognizing your own responsibility in a situation, right? So let's see how this is playing out for the collective right now. How is this playing out for the collective spirit in the now? We have the 6 of coins, equal give and take, generosity. We have the King of Cups. We have the Ace of Coins, which is the advice from Spirit. And the 5 of Coins, yeah. So this makes sense here. Okay. So So the current energy is the Six of Coins. This is about equal give and take, balanced. This could be in regard to finances or manifestations, but I feel like it's in regard to a relationship or a particular situation that involves your relationship. So there could be a decision that needs to be made, and it's about weighing up those pros and cons and, really looking at how you, like what your responsibility is in the situation. Okay, so the challenge here is the King of Cups, and this could be that you are dealing with a water sign, or you could be a water sign. But the challenge is with the King of Cups as the challenge. This is about emotional balance. So that is your challenge here, being able to lead, being able to have balanced emotions in a situation. And sometimes it's even about letting go of emotion altogether in order to make a decision. So I feel like with that being the challenge, that's more than likely where you're going to be able to release blame and be able to just look at things from a logical perspective in order to quickly make a decision. The Ace of Coins is the advice from Spirit, and this is saying that this is a magical opportunity. There's a potential, there's a offer on the table. This could be in work, finances, love, family. It could be anything. It could be health. But Spirit is saying, look at the new opportunity before you, and we'll get clarification here. And this is where you're going to find the balance here. The outcome, if you stay on the current trajectory, is the Five of Coins. And this is really feeling left out in the cold and definitely blaming others for that. Feeling like you have no one around, that you are alone in a situation. That lack mentality, that you don't have enough, that you... and this could be where this challenge lies, this is why you are looking at things from a lack mentality and you're blaming others. Very, very powerless feeling when you feel like your life you're putting in someone else's hands because they are the ones that are responsible for you. So by taking, ownership of the responsibility of yourself and possibly your children, I feel like this is where you're going to come into your power and you're going to be able to move forward in a positive way. Why is the Six of Coins here for the collective? And we have the Ten of Pentacles, and it says, take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. So to have this come out, I definitely feel like this is a family situation. This is about working towards, harmonious, if I could spit it out, energy within the family. This is about security, support, feeling supported. And, your family should support you, but you should be able to stand alone as well, if that makes sense. Why is the King of Cups here for the collective? And we have the Nine of Cups. So this is wish fulfillment. This is really about you know, dreams fulfilled, that magical time of life is what it says here. But for me, this is also about really being able to stand on your own and um, have that fulfillment without relying on others. Now, your family, your spouse, your, whatever relationships you're in, they can fortify. They can fortify your emotional body, but they cannot fill your cup for you. Fill your cups, your 9 of cups, right? So this is about you having come to that realization that you are responsible for your own emotional balance. Why is the Ace of Coins here for the collective? And we have the Queen of Coins. So, or Queen of Pentacles, however you look at it, it says be practical with respect to how you proceed, the ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So this may be in the form of a person entering your life that can help you if you're within a relationship. This could be about working together and recognizing that and you could be dealing with the earth sign as well. Earth sign here, you could be an earth sign. So I feel like this, but this is Queen of Coins is definitely an independent energy, and she does all those things for herself, for her family, whether she's partnered or not. These are important to her and the priority. Now I feel like whatever this decision or scenario is, you are being asked to look at it from a more practical point of view, especially with the challenge being the emotional body. And I'm not saying discount that, but this is about, this can be a time where you're looking at a more practical approach and not letting your emotions overtake you and, make you feel stuck or like you can't make a decision, depending on the scenario you're in. All right, why is the 5 of Coins here for the collective? And we have the Hierophant, unity. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. So, this could be about this could be about a marriage. Sometimes when I get the Hierophant, it could be that you're dealing with a Taurus. I feel like this is about recognizing that even if you are in this situation alone, you do have the support of the divine, your spiritual connection. And this is about surrounding yourself with people that also, believe in something similar. Okay? I'm not saying you have to require that every person around you believe the same as you do, but at least, you don't feel like they are pulling from your beliefs or contradicting your beliefs. I feel like it's somebody that allows, people around you at least allow you, that's not the right word, support that you have a particular spiritual belief, whether they believe it or not. Okay, so let's get a Indigo Angel to close this out. What is the guidance for the collective today in regard to blame, which is the blind spot for the day? And we have explore, and we will. So this reminds me of kind of a combination of the Fool and the Chariot. It's like it's time to move forward, look at new things, new places. And so could be some of you are moving, could be about, just learning new things. Any other guidance? And I may read the book for that one, see exactly what they are referring to. Any other guidance? And we have, you are not alone. Exactly what I was saying, right? This is definitely feeling alone and unsupported, and you are not alone. So let's see what the book says about explore. This card asks you to experiment with your approach to the situation you're inquiring about. Your powerful energy will work for you instead of against you if you shift your mood and energy. This card also asks you to be open-minded when thinking about your place in this world. If you feel guided to go in a certain direction in life, then give it a try. And remember that there's nothing wrong with changing your mind or the course of your life. Opinions change as knowledge broadens. Totally true. All right, so, and that's exactly what I was saying. It goes in line with, looking at things from a different perspective, or allowing yourself to think beyond, your current boundaries and think beyond that. And that is looking at things from a different perspective, but it's also about considering, putting yourself in a different environment. So that could be moving, that could be changing jobs, it could be anything that you are faced with right now. And I think that's more the focus than worrying about blaming somebody else for wherever you are at. All right, so you are not alone. As you grow older, you'll realize that no one on this planet truly knows what he or she is doing. We all just get by as best we can. This card reminds you that you've got plenty of help and companionship available to you. Never before have so many people come into a lifetime with the shared divine purpose of rewriting the script for daily human life. Your mission is very important. There are literally millions of others in this world having very similar experiences. Ask the angels to help guide you to like-minded people who can relate to you. It will soon become apparent to you that you are an integral part of the most significant movements in human history. So they're, more talking about the indigo movement or missions, but you have a mission as well. And like I said, this came out perfectly because this is really about surrounding yourself with people that at the very least support that you have strong beliefs spiritually. And if you don't, then maybe that is what you need to explore. I'm not here to say that you have to have a certain belief, but I think that it's about exploring new spiritual connections if possible. All right, so that is the message that came through for the collective. I hope this helped you in some way. I thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And remember that the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.